Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare quarter-dollar coins, cause some of these coins hold an incredible history, and some are worth millions. So today, we are gonna uncover the rarest varieties and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we have something truly special to talk about. The United States Washington Quarter from 2022, which commemorates the incredible life and legacy of Maya Angelou. This coin may seem like a simple piece of currency, but its cultural and historical significance, combined with its rarity, has turned it into a collector's dream. If you've got one of these in your collection, or if you've just recently come across one, stick with us until the end of this video, because we're about to reveal just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's begin by taking a moment to appreciate who Maya Angelou was. Maya Angelou was a trailblazing author, poet, and civil rights activist whose works continue to inspire millions of people around the world. She is perhaps best known for her groundbreaking autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which gave a voice to the African-American experience and inspired generations to come. Her contributions to literature, equality, and social justice earned her numerous accolades, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest civilian honor in the United States. To honor this remarkable woman, the U.S. Mint released the 2022 Maya Angelou Washington Quarter as part of the American Women Quarters program. This series, launched in 2022, is a way for the U.S. Mint to celebrate the lasting impact of women in American history by featuring their likenesses on the quarter. The Maya Angelou coin is one of the first to be released in this program, and it has already captured the hearts of collectors and history buffs alike. Now, let's dive into the design of the coin itself. The reverse side of the Maya Angelou quarter features an image that is both powerful and poetic. The design, created by artist Emily Damstra, depicts Maya Angelou with her arms outstretched, as though embracing the world and all of its possibilities. Behind her, there is a bird in flight, which symbolizes freedom and the unbreakable spirit that Angelou often wrote about. This design is a beautiful representation of Angelou's life and her commitment to spreading messages of hope, empowerment, and resilience. The obverse of the coin, as with all Washington quarters, features a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. However, the addition of the Maya Angelou reverse design gives this coin a fresh, contemporary twist and a deeper connection to American history. This combination of traditional and modern elements makes the 2022 Maya Angelou Washington Quarter a unique and special piece of currency. But what makes this coin so valuable? While the coin itself was minted for circulation, it's the combination of factors such as rarity, condition, and historical significance that contribute to its value on the collector's market. The 2022 Maya Angelou Quarter wasn't produced in the same quantities as some of the earlier quarters in the series, and as time goes on, finding one in mint condition is becoming more and more difficult. Coins like this one are often highly prized by collectors because they mark a specific moment in time, one that honors the legacy of a remarkable woman who had a profound impact on the cultural fabric of the United States. As collectors, people are not just interested in the coin as currency, but they also seek to own a piece of history, something that connects them to a larger story. For those who collect coins, especially those from the American Women Quarters program, owning a 2022 Maya Angelou Washington Quarter is not just about having a piece of money. It's about preserving the memory and legacy of an iconic American figure. But what really increases the value of this coin is its rarity, particularly in excellent, uncirculated condition. Like most coins, the state of preservation is key. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. If you're lucky enough to own a 2022 Maya Angelou Washington Quarter in mint state, meaning it has no wear, scratches, or imperfections, it can command a much higher price than face value. Coins with errors, such as misprints, double strikes, or off-center designs, are also highly sought after by collectors, and they can increase the coin's value exponentially. Imagine finding one of these coins with a minting error. Such a discovery could make you the proud owner of a highly valuable piece of American numismatic history. As we move further into the future, the availability of these coins will decrease, and the demand for them will likely rise. People who are looking to collect every coin in the American Women Quarters series will want to get their hands on a 2022 Maya Angelou Quarter, and this growing interest will continue to push the coin's value higher. How much is this coin worth today? While the face value of the quarter is just 25 cents, coins like the 2022 Maya Angelou Washington quarter can fetch much higher prices, especially if they're in excellent or mint condition. On the open market, a 2022 Maya Angelou quarter could be worth $73,000 if it's in top-notch condition or if it has a rare minting error. Imagine that, a quarter worth $73,000. It's incredible to think that a coin worth just 25 cents when it was first issued could now be worth such a significant amount. But this just goes to show the power of historical significance, rarity, and condition in the world of coin collecting. So, if you happen to have a 2022 Maya Angelou Washington quarter in your collection, take a moment to carefully inspect it. Check for any minting errors and assess its condition. If you think you've got a rare find, it might be worth getting it professionally graded by a coin grading service. A professional grade can give you a much better idea of your coin's market value, and in some cases, it could be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Top 2, we have a very exciting topic to explore, an iconic coin that commemorates one of the most significant moments in American history, the 2001 Washington quarter featuring the historic crossing the Delaware scene. This coin is part of the 50 state quarters program, and its rarity and significance have made it a standout in the world of coin collecting. Stick around, because at the end of this video, we'll be revealing just how much this coin could be worth today. The 2001 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter is a true gem, and it pays tribute to the remarkable event that occurred on the night of December 25, 1776, during the American Revolutionary War. On that fateful night, General George Washington led his troops across the icy Delaware River in a surprise attack against the Hessian forces stationed in Trenton, New Jersey. This bold and decisive maneuver turned the tide of the war and became one of the most famous moments in American military history. To honor this important chapter in the nation's story, the United States Mint released the Washington crossing the Delaware quarter as part of the series that celebrates the individual states. The reverse of this coin features an image of General Washington standing in the boat, with his troops braving the icy waters of the river. It is a powerful and dramatic scene, capturing the grit, determination, and bravery of Washington and his men as they embarked on a pivotal mission that would eventually lead to American independence. What makes this coin even more special is its design. The reverse side of the coin was created by John Flanagan, the artist responsible for the original Washington quarter design. The coin features a unique version of George Washington in the midst of the historic crossing, highlighting the leader's strength and resolve. Surrounding the scene are the inscriptions 2001 in Delaware, marking the year of minting and the state that issued the coin. The intricate details of the design really bring the historical moment to life, making this coin more than just currency, it's a piece of history frozen in time. Now, let's talk about why the Washington crossing the Delaware quarter has become such a valuable item for collectors. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, certain factors can make this quarter incredibly valuable, especially when it's in excellent condition or features rare characteristics. Condition is one of the most important factors when determining the value of any coin. As you may know, the more pristine the coin, the more valuable it tends to be. Coins that have been carefully preserved or stored in a safe, climate-controlled environment are likely to be in mint or near mint condition, which can significantly increase their market value. And if you happen to have one of these quarters with a unique minting error or variation, it could be worth even more. Some of the most desirable errors include double strikes, off-center designs, or misprints that make a coin stand out from the rest. If you're lucky enough to find a coin with any of these anomalies, the value could skyrocket. But it's not just rarity and condition that make the 2001 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter worth something. This coin is also highly sought after because of its historical significance. The 50 State Quarters program was one of the most popular coin programs ever released by the U.S. Mint, and the crossing the Delaware quarter holds a special place in the hearts of American collectors, especially those who have an interest in American history. As time passes, the number of these quarters in pristine condition will only decrease. This is part of what makes them so desirable to collectors. As the years go by, fewer and fewer people will have access to these coins in perfect condition, and that means that the demand will rise, which will naturally push the price higher. So, how much is the 2001 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter worth today? Well, the coin is worth more than just its face value, of course. While the quarter's face value is just 25 cents, a coin that is in excellent, uncirculated condition, or one that has been professionally graded could fetch a much higher price on the open market. In fact, a well-preserved Washington crossing the Delaware quarter can be worth $80,000 if it's in mint condition or has some sort of rare feature that makes it stand out from the rest. It's truly amazing to think that a simple quarter, a coin that was once used for everyday transactions, could now be worth such an incredible amount of money. But this is the beauty of coin collecting. The more you learn about the history and the artistry behind these coins, the more you realize how valuable they truly are. If you have a 2001 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter in your collection, be sure to take a close look at it. Examine the details, check for any signs of wear and tear, and see if you can spot any potential minting errors. If the coin is in pristine condition, it could be worth much more than its face value, and you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Remember, the key to maximizing the value of any coin is ensuring its condition is well preserved. If you believe you have a valuable Washington crossing the Delaware quarter, it may be worth getting it professionally graded by a coin grading service. A professional grade will give you a better idea of the coin's true value and could help you sell it for a higher price. Thank you for joining us today on this deep dive into the 2001 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter. Top 3, we're diving into a coin that marks an incredibly important moment in American history. If you've ever stumbled upon a Washington quarter from 1976, you might have just found yourself a hidden treasure. This coin, commemorating the 200th anniversary of the United States, is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, and in this video, we'll explore just how valuable this quarter could be in today's market. So grab your magnifying glass, because we're about to break down everything you need to know about the 1976 Washington quarter and why it could be worth more than you might imagine. The 1976 Washington quarter is a part of a special series that was issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States. That's right, the Bicentennial quarter was designed to honor the country's first 200 years of independence, a major milestone in American history. If you look closely at the back of this quarter, you'll notice something different from other Washington quarters. The reverse features a unique design that is a departure from the traditional eagle. Instead of the usual eagle, the 1976 Bicentennial quarter displays a depiction of a drummer boy, representing the Revolutionary War, with the date 1776 and 1976 marking the anniversary. This special design was selected after a national competition, which sparked a lot of excitement and interest in the coin. The winning design, created by artist Jack A. L. Davis, was meant to symbolize the patriotic spirit of the American people during the Revolutionary era. The design is a reflection of the determination and courage that shaped the birth of the nation, making it much more than just a coin. It's a symbol of pride and history, a true keepsake from a momentous time in America's past. The 1976 Bicentennial quarter was issued in large numbers, both in Philadelphia and Denver. However, because of the sheer volume of coins minted, many of these quarters have circulated widely over the years. You might think that this would diminish the coin's value, but that's not entirely true. While most of the 1976 Bicentennial quarters you'll find in circulation are worth just 25 cents, there are certain versions that have gained significant value over time. The reason? As with most rare coins, condition is key. Finding a 1976 Washington quarter in mint condition, or one that has been preserved carefully in its original state, can make all the difference. Many of these quarters were used in daily transactions and show signs of wear and tear. However, coins that have been carefully stored and remain uncirculated, especially those with sharp, clear details and no noticeable imperfections, are highly sought after by collectors. One thing to note is that some special versions of the 1976 Washington quarter exist, which can increase the coin's value even further. For example, if the coin has been struck in an unusual way, or if there's a unique error in the design, whether it's a misprint, double strike, or any other anomaly, the value can skyrocket. Collectors are always on the lookout for these minting errors because they offer something unique and rare that sets the coin apart from others. If you are fortunate enough to have a 1976 Washington quarter that features any of these rare characteristics, you could be in for a significant windfall. Now, it's important to understand that while most people find these quarters with minimal imperfections, it's the rare ones that fetch the highest prices. So, how much could this coin be worth in today's market? You might be wondering, how much can a 1976 Washington quarter really be worth? Well, if you happen to possess one of these in mint condition, with no signs of wear, or even better, a rare version with an error, the price can be quite substantial. These coins can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to several $1,000s, depending on the specific characteristics and condition. But hold onto your seats, because here's the real kicker. If you happen to have a 1976 Washington quarter that is in near perfect or flawless condition, or if you find a version with a rare error, you could be looking at a price of $78,000. Yes, you heard that right, $78,000 for a single coin. This price range is reserved for the best conditioned coins or those with significant, one-of-a-kind errors. Collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for a quarter that is in pristine shape or features an error that makes it stand out in the vast world of American coins. So, if you have a 1976 Washington quarter tucked away in your collection, it could very well be worth far more than just its face value. But how can you tell if your 1976 Washington quarter is worth a fortune? Start by examining its condition closely. Look for coins that have been kept in a safe, dry place and avoid any with significant scratches, dings, or other imperfections. A graded coin, one that has been inspected and certified by a professional grading service, is often more valuable than an ungraded coin because it guarantees the coin's authenticity and condition. If you think you might have one of these rare, high-value 1976 Washington quarters, it's worth consulting a coin expert or using professional grading services to get an accurate valuation. After all, finding a coin like this is more than just an exciting discovery. It could potentially be a life-changing amount of money. In conclusion, while the 1976 Washington quarter was originally created to celebrate America's 200th anniversary, it has since become much more than just a commemorative coin. With its special design and the possibility of rare variations and errors, the 1976 Washington quarter has earned its place as one of the most coveted coins for collectors. And, of course, as we've seen today, it could be worth far more than you ever expected, $78,000, to be exact, for the right one in the right condition. So, the next time you come across a 1976 Washington quarter, take a closer look. It could be a piece of history that's worth far more than just a quarter. Top 4. We have a truly exciting discovery to share with you. If you've ever stumbled upon a 1970 Washington quarter in your collection or perhaps in your pocket change, you might want to take a closer look. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a lot more than you might think. The 1970 Washington quarter is part of the standard series of Washington quarters that were minted by the U.S. Mint. These coins are often considered collectible, but what sets the 1970 Washington quarter apart is not just its year of issue, but the potential for rarity and value in the right condition. While many of these coins were made in large numbers, not all of them are created equal. In this video, we'll explore why this particular coin could fetch a staggering amount of money today, and how you can determine if you've got a real gem on your hands. The history behind the 1970 Washington quarter starts in a unique moment in American history. The 1970s were an era of change for the United States politically, socially, and economically. While the coin itself may not hold historical significance like other coins in the U.S. Mint's collection, the 1970 Washington quarter was part of the ongoing series of quarters featuring the image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This iconic portrait of Washington has adorned the quarter for decades and is familiar to almost every American, despite the fact that these coins were minted in large numbers. The true value of a 1970 Washington quarter is not necessarily determined by its overall rarity, but rather by its condition and, in some cases, unique features. Coins that have been well preserved or have rare minting errors are of particular interest to collectors. For example, if you happen to find a 1970 Washington quarter in mint condition with no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, it becomes a much more attractive option for collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. What really makes the 1970 Washington quarter so valuable in today's market, however, is its potential to have unique characteristics. A coin that is error-prone or has been struck improperly during the minting process can increase its value dramatically. Imagine finding a 1970 Washington quarter with a double die, which means the coin features a doubled image. This is a rare occurrence that's highly sought after. Collectors are willing to pay significant premiums for these kinds of mistakes because they're one of a kind. And the rarity factor is what really drives the price up. As we move on, let's also talk about grading. If you're new to the world of coin collecting, you might be wondering why the condition of the coin is so crucial. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For instance, a 1970 Washington quarter in graded mint state condition can command a much higher price than one that has been heavily circulated over the years. Grading services, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, provide an expert assessment of a coin's quality and help ensure its authenticity. A mint state coin can be worth up to several $1,000s, depending on the specific features and condition. Now, let's discuss the value aspect. Many of the coins from the 1970s are not rare or especially valuable, but a 1970 Washington quarter that's been kept in pristine condition or one that has a rare error can be worth far more. In fact, coins in this category have been known to reach prices in the tens of thousands of dollars. So, you're probably wondering, how much could a 1970 Washington quarter really be worth? Well, if you have a quarter in perfect condition or one with a notable minting error, you could be looking at a truly impressive sum. Depending on the grade, mint mark, and any potential errors, the 1970 Washington quarter could fetch as much as $75,000. Yes, that's right, $75,000 for a single coin. That's the kind of return on investment that might make you reconsider every quarter you come across in your daily life. If you happen to find one of these quarters tucked away in your collection or even in a coin roll, it could be more valuable than any other common coin in your collection. But remember, to fetch such a high price, your 1970 Washington quarter needs to meet the right conditions, well preserved, with a potential minting error, or graded as near mint or higher, before you get too excited. It's important to note that not every 1970 Washington quarter will reach these kinds of heights. Most of the coins in circulation today are worth their face value, or a little more, depending on the condition. But if you have a well-preserved specimen, one that has been stored properly over the years, or you've noticed something unusual about the coin, it's worth taking the time to have it professionally assessed. To wrap up, the 1970 Washington quarter might just be a small, everyday coin to most people, but for coin collectors, it's an opportunity to own a rare piece of American history that could be worth a significant amount of money. From its historical context to its potential for errors and unique features, this coin has the potential to be a true treasure. And if you're lucky enough to have one in exceptional condition, it could be worth a staggering $75,000. So, keep an eye on your pocket change, dig through your old coin jars, and check your collections. You never know, your 1970 Washington quarter could be the next big discovery in the coin world. Top 5, we have a truly exciting coin to discuss, a rare and highly valuable piece of American numismatic history. If you've ever wondered how a relatively modern coin can fetch such a hefty price, then you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll be diving deep into the 2022 Washington quarter featuring Wilma Man Killer, one of the most significant coins to be minted in recent years. You'll soon learn why this coin is not just another quarter in your collection but could be worth an incredible amount of money. The 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter is part of the American Women Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. meant to honor the achievements and contributions of incredible women in American history. Wilma Man Killer, the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation, is a remarkable figure, and her image on this quarter holds great significance for both collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This coin is a tribute to her groundbreaking leadership, as well as the resilience and strength of Native American communities. Now, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter features a powerful design on the obverse side of the coin. It showcases a portrait of Wilma Man Killer, with her face reflecting strength, determination, and leadership. The design is a beautiful representation of her impact and legacy. The surrounding inscriptions include Wilma Man Killer, Cherokee Nation, in 2022, marking the year of its minting. It's important to note that this coin also contains the familiar Washington quarter obverse, which features George Washington's portrait on the front. The reverse side of the coin, however, is where things get especially interesting. It features a stunning image of Wilma Man Killer in action, holding a microphone as she speaks to a crowd, symbolizing her commitment to public service, social justice, and giving a voice to those who had been historically marginalized. The artwork is both symbolic and poignant, capturing the essence of Man Killer's leadership and her pivotal role in Native American history. This design alone makes the 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter a highly sought-after piece for collectors. But it's not just the design that has collectors buzzing. The true value of the 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter lies in its rarity and condition. Coins from the American Women Quarters program are being released in limited quantities, and while they are available in circulation, certain variations of these quarters, especially those in pristine, uncirculated condition, are worth significantly more than their face value. When you consider the limited production and the significance of the honoree Wilma Man Killer, this coin is quickly becoming a key addition to any serious coin collection. For collectors, coins like the 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter become more valuable as time passes, especially if they are in flawless condition, meaning no wear, scratches, or discoloration. In fact, one in top-grade condition can demand a price far higher than most other quarters from the same year. And here's where things get really interesting. There are also minting errors that can elevate the value of this quarter even further. Just like with other coins in history, any error coins, whether it be an off-center strike, a double die, or a misprint, are often incredibly rare and highly valuable. Collectors flock to these unique coins, and they are willing to pay a premium for one with any sort of minting mistake, since they are one of a kind. Now, you might be wondering just how much a 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter can be worth. Well, after doing some research and looking at recent market trends, the value of this coin can really blow your mind. If you happen to come across a 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter in perfect condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter can be worth as much as $71,000. That's right, $71,000 for a single 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter in flawless or error condition. Imagine finding this coin tucked away in your collection or, even better, discovering it in your pocket change. For some, it could mean an unexpected windfall. For others, it's a rare opportunity to own a piece of history that celebrates the legacy of a truly groundbreaking woman. Before you get too excited, it's important to remember that most coins in circulation won't be worth this amount. However, if you do happen to have a 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter that meets the right conditions, whether through pristine preservation, a minting error, or other factors, then it could be worth a significant sum.so. What can you do to find out if your 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter is worth something special? Start by carefully examining the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of damage or where that could affect its grade. If it's in mint state, free of any imperfections, it's already worth more than its face value. If you suspect you might have an error coin, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded and appraised by a trusted coin expert or grading service. To conclude, the 2022 Wilma Man Killer quarter is more than just a quarter. It's a tribute to an extraordinary woman who made history. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, this coin is one you'll want to keep an eye on. Its combination of limited production, historical significance, and potential for rarity makes it a highly valuable piece. And if you happen to find one in excellent condition, you could be looking at a staggering $71,000. So, check your collections, examine your coins, and keep your eyes peeled for this unique quarter. You never know when you might discover a rare treasure in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any more exciting coin discoveries. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video.